What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Take615 back with the Gamer Sideline to review the latest Madden 26 update that we just got from EA. Looks to be one of the biggest updates in years that they've released for Madden. So let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and get right into this. All right. So what we've got here, we've got. I'm just going to go through this, read through this, and talk about it as it comes up. So from EA Sports, this is on ea.com/games, Madden NFL. This is the title update from November 19th, 2025. It says, "Hey Madden fans, welcome back to a very special edition of the Gridiron Notes. Our latest title update from Madden NFL 26 honors the legacy of Coach John Madden with the All-Madden update, a celebration of the coach, commentator, and the legend whose name defines football. This update is packed with content game-wide, including a new Play Now experience, franchise upgrades, and more. Beyond the All-Madden content, this title update delivers one of our biggest midseason refreshes yet across Madden NFL 26. We've reshuffled NFL X Factors and Superstars with new standouts like Puka Nacua, Baker Mayfield, and Jonathan Taylor, introduced gameplay tuning to address QB jukes and defensive containment, and refined AI play calling for more authentic decision-making. Franchise players will also find new wear and tear sliders, expanded play sheet options, and tuned coach abilities. Keep reading for a full breakdown of everything included in this title update." All right. So it kicks off, it says, "We're celebrating the legacy of Coach John Madden with our latest title update. All-Madden is coming, and it's a tribute to the man who helped define football for generations of players and fans." And you can see here, who is that? Is that Jason Kelsey maybe? Or who is that biting into a turkey leg on Thanksgiving? I believe it's the Thanksgiving game celebration, the post game. All right, it says, "This update brings Coach's spirit to every corner of Madden NFL 26. Take the field in the All-Madden Legacy Game, where the historic All-Madden Team faces off against today's NFL superstars in a clash of eras, featuring new presentation, commentary, and audio, honoring the voice that taught the world how to love football. In franchise mode, step into the greatness as Coach Madden himself with the all-new Master Motivator archetype, complete with new coach abilities, play sheets, and playbooks inspired by his original game designs. Pursue greatness in superstar mode with a new quest line inspired by Madden's core football philosophies, and build your roster in Ultimate Team with a program celebrating the legends and playstyles that define what it means to be All-Madden. More on upcoming Ultimate Team programs soon." From his unmistakable voice to his unmatched football wisdom, this update honors the coach, the commentator, and the legend whose name lives on every Sunday. So a couple things here, and I have gotten to play around in the game with the update a little bit. I think so. I'm not a huge Ultimate Team player. Every now and then I dabble in it. I don't really play online a lot, except with a few friends of mine. But I like to collect the cards and build a team when I have time. I haven't logged on to it in a few weeks, but I think that you're going to see, with the All-Madden team specifically, a lot of legends that either they already have the rights to for Ultimate Team or ones that are coming to Ultimate Team on the rosters here. I also really, the play sheets and abilities that were added so far, all of them are great new abilities. New play sheets are A+. I really like them. I like what they've done to honor Coach Madden. The playbook that's been added in is a very old school playbook, a lot less shotgun than what you see in most playbooks nowadays. Very old school style playbook, and I haven't gotten to play with it yet, but it looks very fun. All right, so this doesn't have the entire roster on it, but it's got some of them. So we got quarterbacks Peyton Manning, John Elway. This is for the All-Madden team. Running backs are LaDainian Tomlinson, Eddie George. Fullback Mike Allstott. Wide receivers Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, Larry Fitzgerald, Deion Sanders, and Devin Hester. Tight ends Tony Gonzalez and Rob Gronkowski. Offensive line Joe Thomas, Larry Allen, Jason Kelsey, Randall McDaniel, Jonathan Ogden, and Bruce Matthews. On defense, the starters, we've got Reggie White, J.J. Watt, and then Howie Long. Defensive tackles, Aaron Donald and William Perry. That's scary. Linebackers, Lawrence Taylor, Junior Seau, Derek Brooks, Ted Hendricks, and Ray Nitschke. Cornerbacks, Deion Sanders, Lester Hayes, and Charles Woodson. Safety, Sean Taylor, Steve Atwater, Brian Dawkins. Special teams, we got kicker, Pat Summerall, punter, Andy Lee, and, of course, the kick and punt returner, the best one ever, Devin Hester. On the NFL Superstars side, and this is going to be the best players in current NFL, active players. Quarterbacks, we've got Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Baker Mayfield. Running backs, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Cam Scatabo. Listen, I like Cam Scatabo. I don't understand why Cam Scatabo is on this roster and somebody like Jahmyr Gibbs, Christian McCaffrey, somebody else isn't here in place of Cam Scatabo. I like Cam, don't get me wrong. Just seems a little out of place. Fullback, Kyle Juszczyk, he's the only real option. Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson top the list of wide receivers, along with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Puka Nacua, Mike Evans, and then Ladd McConkey. Again, that's one I don't quite understand. I feel like there's better options than Ladd McConkey for that last wide receiver spot. JSN is killing it with the Seahawks. Nico Collins. There's a lot of options. I don't think Ladd McConkey is necessarily the right person for that. Tight ends, George Kittle, Brock Bowers, Taysom Hill. Again, not sure Taysom Hill is the right pick there. It feels like the last spot in each of these positions was just like somebody that works at EA's favorite player that got added in that last spot in some of these positions. Offensive line, we've got Trent Williams, Tristan Wirfs, Penei Sewell, Quentin Nelson, Tyler Smith, Joe Tooney, Creed Humphrey, Tyler Linderbaum, Quinn Miners, and Lane Johnson. On defense, Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, Max Crosby, Trey Hendrickson. Defensive tackles, Chris Jones, Dexter Lawrence, Vita Vea, Jalen Carter. Linebackers, Fred Warner, Roquan Smith, Bobby Wagner, Levante David, Foyesade Olukun. I know I probably butchered that. I apologize. Zach Bond, Matt Milano, Demario Davis. Cornerbacks, Jalen Ramsey, Patrick Surtain, Derek Stingley, Charvarius Ward, Marlon Humphrey, Devin Witherspoon. Surprise Sauce Gardner's not on here. Safeties, Derwin James Jr., Kyle Hamilton, Antoine Woodfield Jr., Buda Baker, Harrison Smith. And special team got Brandon Aubrey and Michael Dixon. Something I'm interested in here, I'd like to know how these players were selected, because it's not the highest rated players in the game, which you might think it would be. So what was the selection process? But it does show that you can go step into a preset game of the All-Madden Superstars versus the current NFL Superstars. It says step into a historic matchup that defines what it means to be All-Madden. In this special event, the legendary All-Madden team faces off against the current NFL Superstars, a true clash of generations that celebrates the history, passion, and personality of Coach Madden in the historic Coliseum. Coming packed with a full presentation experience, including audio and visual tributes drawn from decades of Madden history. So this is actually pretty cool. So, I'm going to read through this and I'll mention what I've noticed. So, all new commentary lines, fresh booth dialogue celebrating Coach Madden's Thanksgiving traditions and his impact on players, franchises, and fans across the league. This is actually pretty cool. It's new lines by the current announcers, just giving homage to John Madden. We've got legendary Madden calls, hear authentic commentary from Coach Madden himself, including original lines from our archives, spotlighting gridiron greats like Jerry Rice, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Terrell Owens. So they actually took voice lines from the old Madden games from John Madden himself that can be applied to players in the game and interjected those into the game. It's actually pretty cool. You also, when you start the game up, you get some old school Madden footage, clips of John Madden, and and the theme song, the menu song from, I think, Madden 06, I want to say. on the main menu, default menu for Madden now. Throwback theme music, Madden 06. The iconic Madden NFL 06 theme song returns to set the tone. Team select, unique sound effects featuring John Madden voice samples, a custom broadcast watermark, and a Jumbotron package. And then the post-game celebration, to the victors go the spoils. Finish the game with a post-game turducken celebration, the ultimate Madden Thanksgiving tradition. Across Madden 26, you'll also see new presentation updates celebrating the coach's legacy, including an all-new EA Sports boot flow, press any button, and main menu video that are all inspired by iconic Madden moments. I haven't checked that out yet. I will be looking into that. Access the All-Madden Legacy Game directly from the main menu and experience the spirit of the game through the coach's eyes. Step into greatness, play as Coach John Madden in franchise mode. To honor Coach Madden's impact on the game, we've introduced a brand new coach archetype, Master Motivator. Inspired by Madden's unmatched passion and leadership, this archetype features 7 new abilities, 2 unique play sets, and 2 all-new playbooks, each crafted around Coach Madden's signature style, including several plays recreated from the original John Madden football game. We're also thrilled to introduce an iconic addition to franchise mode, the ability to play as John Madden himself. Choose the Las Vegas Raiders and select a unique coach tile to take command of the legendary coach, leading your team on a quest to bring another Super Bowl trophy home in the silver and black. We've also added unique Coach Madden jacket that you can rep on any of your custom coaches. All right, so this is, I like what they did with this. So again, to play as John Madden, you can only do that if you take over the Las Vegas Raiders, which I will be doing a John Madden Las Vegas Raiders rebuild using John Madden's playbook if the game will allow me to do so in the near future. You can catch that over on Kinetic 615 Plays on YouTube, or I might do it on my stream. I don't stream on Twitch very often, but maybe I'll do it on Twitch. That's also at Kinetic 615. But then they also have a complete new archetype for a custom coach based on John Madden, which is a great archetype and probably my favorite archetype now to build a coach with. Again, the playbook is really good old school playbook. The defensive and offensive play sheets that you get, which I really like play sheets, and the abilities that come with this are A+. Great additions all the way around. They've also, and I'm sure they'll probably touch on this in this update here, but they actually increase the effectiveness of the existing coach abilities that gave bonuses to specific ratings for players, where before they all gave +4 bonuses to the respective ratings. Now they all give +7. So they after testing it out, they increase the effectiveness of those abilities. All right, so new Coach Madden abilities and play sheets. We're honoring Coach Madden's legacy with a set of new abilities and play sheets that capture his core football philosophies, from pounding the rock to teaching the game the right way. Boom, run it right at him. Boost to help affect the offensive running game. Philosophy, Coach Madden believed in winning up front, playing physical, running downhill, and controlling the tempo through a relentless ground game. Make them cover it all. Boost to the offensive play action, pass game, and wide receivers. Philosophy, once defenses sold out to stop the run, Madden dialed up deep shots and quick passes to keep them honest, forcing them to defend the whole field. Win with 4. Boost to the defensive line pass rushing. Philosophy, defense start. Okay, I'm sorry. So each of these abilities has a corresponding philosophy. I see how they wrote this. So boost to help the offensive running game. That's believes by winning up front, play physical, run downhill, control the tempo. Make them cover it all. Boost to the offensive play action, pass game, and wide receivers. So it's basically making them bite on the run to open up the pass. And then win with 4, boost to the defensive line pass rushing. Defense starts in the trenches. Madden preach pressure with the front 4, freeing linebackers and DBs to fly around and make plays without blitzing heavy. So this one is interesting because there were abilities that would specifically at each of the 4 tiers give bonuses to edges on the defensive line and to defensive tackles on the defensive line. This one kind of intermixes it with edges and defensive tackles throughout the 4. So if you want like a hybrid instead of using both of them, you get that. It's pretty good. Then there's jam them up, boost attributes to help the secondary and press and zone ratings. The philosophy behind this one is physical coverage was key, jam receivers, disrupt timing, and make every throw a tough one. And just to reiterate, guys, I'm reading this for the first time with y'all. So I did not pre-read this. I did not pre-plan how I was going to read it, what I was going to say, anything like that. This is raw, me reading it for the first time with you guys. Teach them up, boosts awareness, play recognition, stamina, and catching to strengthen the mental side of the game. The philosophy is Coach Madden always said great football starts upstairs. Teach them up rewards players who study, react, and execute, sharpening their football IQ to outthink the competition. And then All-Madden effort boosts acceleration, strength, change of direction, and speed to enhance the physical side of the game. The All-Madden name stands for toughness and hustle. The ability channels physical grit, the burst off the line, the drive through contact, and the relentless effort that defines greatness. So the All-Madden effort is a great pairing with Teach 'em Up. It's kind of like the mental side and the physical side. So using those two together, it works really well. There's a lot of synergy there. Find the right guy, general scouting bus for all draft prospects. The philosophy is not about having the best 11, it's about the right 11. Coach Madden focused on finding players who fit the role and played their part to perfection. Now the play sheets, old school football play sheet. Control the game with balanced power formations. Coach Madden preached balance and control, win at the line, mix power runs with timely passes, and dictate the game's rhythm by keeping defenses honest and on their heels. Hit them at the line. Tough defensive pressure out of the 4-3, 3-4, and nickel formations. Coach Madden believed defense starts with aggression, attack from the snap, jam receivers, bring pressure from multiple looks, and set the tone by making offenses uncomfortable on every play. That is everything you need to know about Be All-Madden. Let's hop into our additional updates coming in this title update to Madden 26. So these are going to be the things that they updated, changed, or fixed that are not centered around John Madden. So a group of players got newly minted X Factors. Puka Nacua, Rams wide receiver, got X Factor. He's got double me. His abilities are now short and elite, mid and elite, and route technician. Baker Mayfield finally got an X Factor. And interesting enough, he got Brick Wall. I believe Brick Wall prior to this update was an Ultimate Team specific ability. So this will be the first time we'll see Brick Wall as an X Factor ability in franchise mode. He's also got Pass Lead Elite, Inside Deadeye, and Gutsy Scrambler. Colts running back Jonathan Taylor got X Factor. He's got Freight Train, along with abilities Armbar, Tank, and Closer. Dak Prescott, the Cowboys quarterback, got his X Factor back. He's got Run and Gun with Anchored Extender, Gutsy Scrambler, and Inside Deadeye. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the breakout wide receiver for the Seahawks this year, got X Factor with Double Me, Deep Out Elite, and Middle Out Elite. Jahmyr Gibbs, long overdue for an X Factor, gets first one free, Evasive, and Human Joystick. Again, Human Joystick, to my knowledge, prior to this update, was a specifically Ultimate Team ability, and Jahmyr Gibbs is the first player at least to have it stock in franchise mode. Players that got upgraded to Superstar. Jared Goff got Superstar along with Pocket Deadeye ability. Rookie Tyler Warren, Colts tight end, gets Mid-Out Elite and Short-Out Elite. Cowboys tight end Jake Ferguson gets Superstar with Mid-In Elite and Short-Out Elite. Matthew Stafford gets gets Superstar back with Set Feet Elite and Long Range Deadeye. By the way, what a season that Matt Stafford is having. Potential MVP season when a lot of people were writing him off to start the year. Devon Achane, running back for the Dolphins, gets Backfield Mismatch. Devin Lloyd, Mike linebacker for the Jaguars, gets Pick Artist and Short Route KO with his new Superstar. Jordan Love, the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, gets Tight Out and Sideline Deadeye with Superstar. Rico Dowdle, the breakout halfback for the Panthers, gets Superstar along with Tank. Bucky Irving, halfback for the Buccaneers, gets Superstar with Jukebox and Human Joystick, so he also gets Human Joystick along with Gibbs. Leonard Williams gets Superstar status back and gets El Toro and Bogo. Garrett Bowles, Broncos left tackle, gets Secure Protector. Nick Bonito, Broncos edge defender, gets Edge Threat. Players that were downgraded from X Factor no longer have X Factor. Travis Kelce, Chiefs tight end, Matt Milano, Bills Will linebacker, Jair Alexander, Ravens cornerback, Eagles wide receiver A.J. Brown, Ravens safety Kyle Hamilton, and Cowboys defensive tackle Quinnen Williams are no longer X Factors. Players that have lost their superstar status, Seahawks wide receiver Cooper Kupp, Bears wide receiver DJ Moore, Browns tight end David Njoku, Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, Dolphins edge Matthew Judon, Broncos tight end Evan Ingram, Ravens cornerback Marlon Humphrey, Saints halfback Alvin Kamara, Saints wide receiver Chris Olave, Texans running back Nick Chubb, Commanders cornerback Marshawn Lattimore, and Seahawks cornerback Tariq Woolen are no longer superstars. All right, in general gameplay, they addressed an unrealistic QB speed boost when doing the QB juke in the backfield without holding sprint. This was an exploit people were taking advantage of. They have fixed it. Improved defender pursuit, so they now maintain a containment pursuit angle against the QB juke. We've addressed both aspects of this is a dev note. We've addressed both aspects of the QB jukes behind the line of scrimmage to escape the pocket tactic. Users no longer get a speed boost, and defenders keep better containment. The move's effectiveness has been rebalanced to prevent it from being used to exploit defensive behavior. Fixed an issue preventing an audible to a new defensive play when a receiver is in motion during an auto motion play. Returned the Raiders running back Ashton Genty's signature pre-snap stance to the upright stance. I did notice this in one of the leagues that I'm in, a sim league, slow sim league. I've got Ashton Genty as my running back, and I noticed that he was in a normal running back stance, and I was like, why did they change it? Well, apparently they changed it back. Tuning to make the kicker more consistently trigger in appropriate situations. Change the route in the gun bunch X nasty Y flat goal line play to a more authentic route. Fixed an issue where changing wear and tear subs at play call would reset all other coach adjustments. Addressed an issue where blitzing an off-ball linebacker or mugging the A-gap with your user would sometimes result in a defensive tackle coming free against a double-team block. Defensive pass rushers now disengage earlier when the quarterback starts to scramble out of the pocket. I saw Eric Rayweather demonstrating this, and the AI definitely seems to work a lot better, especially when quarterbacks run out of the pocket. Dev note on that. During our investigation of the quarterback juke move behind the line of scrimmage, we also found that the pass rushers were not disengaging early enough to contain quarterbacks escaping the pocket. Given that the quarterback scrambling has been a consistent point of feedback from our players, this update is aimed at improving overall gameplay balance. The goal is more realistic pocket play while still allowing the strategic quarterback mobility. Notes about AI play. Modified the AI run game play calling logic to rely more heavily on the most effective run types, reduced unnecessary skill moves by ball carriers inside the tackles and behind the line of scrimmage. Ball carriers focus on north and south running. That's awesome, because I'm sure that you guys have noticed, especially those that play in the super slim or slow sim league community, that your running back, if controlled by AI, or even when you're playing against a computer, run up the middle, have a clear path, a clear hole, get a first down, and will randomly veer to the left, veer to the right, juke unnecessarily, and end up slowing themselves down and getting tackled when they shouldn't. So that should be good. And again, on that video that Eric Rayweather did, go check him out on YouTube. He did do a demonstration of it, and it's pretty clear that there's been an improvement. Improved the AI QBs taking unnecessary sacks, better consideration of throwing the ball away when all receivers are covered. Improved AI quarterback decision-making when the game clock is low. Quarterbacks now manage the clock better by targeting the end zone or throwing the ball away near halftime and in late game situations. Again, specifically with the slow sim community, I've heard people complaining constantly about quarterbacks not managing 2-minute situations well, especially if you have a accelerated clock on, and not throwing the ball away, and sacks being at a higher unrealistic number. So hopefully that'll help that as well. And assuming that these do work as intended, I hope we get these same fixes to the CFB 26 game. All right, 1 second. Just need to... All right. Doing these videos, talking this much is a lot harder than you might think, guys. I mean, it's not hard, but yeah. So playbooks. So they added something like 1,000 new plays with new formations. So those of you that like to peruse playbooks, check them out. Like to make custom playbooks, check out some of these new formations. So offensive playbook additions, 49ers playbook got gun empty bunch tight, which is a new formation. They also added gun trips X nasty, single back wing flex close, and single back wing flex close. Bears playbook got gun empty chips nasty and gun wing flex offset weak, which is a new one. The Bengals playbook got gun bunch trio open and gun deuce close. Bills got gun split Y off and gun tray Y flex. The Broncos got the new full house tight, along with gun doubles hip, gun empty base flex, and pistol doubles Y off. Browns playbook got gun bunch X nasty and gun deuce close. Bucks playbook got gun 5 receiver tight and gun tight open. Cardinals got goal line normal. Did they not have goal line normal before? They also got gun bunch X nasty and gun wing slot offset. Chargers got the new formation gun bunch tight end weak, along with gun tight Y off weak and gun Y off trips close. Chiefs playbook got gun bunch spread nasty and gun tight Y off. Colts got single back bunch, single back wing pair heavy, and strong eye pro. Commanders got gun bunch spread nasty, gun bunch strong offset, and pistol full house. Cowboys gun wing slot offset, and pistol strong Y off close. The Dolphins got gun go-go twins flex, which is a new formation. This is based off of the college go-go playbook that was designed by Brennan Marion, formerly the offensive coordinator at UNLV, now the head coach at Sacramento State. The go-go offense is great. So far, EA's implementation of it in the college game, not so great, but hopefully they'll continue making improvements to it. The gun go-go twins flex is basically kind of like the gun duo, but they're set up on your left side, and it's a little bit of a tighter setup in the backfield than the gun duo. They also got gun tight Y off with the Dolphins. Eagles got 2 new formations, gun wing and single back deuce. Falcons got pistol doubles Y off stack, which is a new formation, along with pistol U off trips. Giants got the new formation gun split Y off close, along with pistol full house. Jaguars got gun bunch tight end weak, which is a new one, along with gun wing halfback weak close and gun Y off trio weak. Jets got gun tight open, gun wing tight flip, which is a new one, and pistol deuce. Lions got gun bunch Y trips, which is a new one, Maryland I close new, and Maryland tight close new. Packers got gun split Y off close. By the way, Maryland I use this in my custom book in college. It's going to go into my custom book on Madden. Definitely recommend. It's a fun formation. It is a little bit of a tell. They usually know what you're doing, but if you use it at the right times, it's pretty good. Packers, again, get gun split Y off close, new formation, along with gun tight Y off and gun trio. Panthers get gun tight Y off and single back deuce close. Patriots get gun tight slots halfback weak and single back wing close. Raiders get gun U off trips flex, a new formation. Pistol deuce close and pistol slot. Rams get gun trips tight end and gun Y off trio close. Ravens get gun Y off trio close and single back deuce close. Saints gun bunch tight end weak and strong wing close, which are both new. Seahawks get gun double Z close weak, single back deuce close, and weak wing, which is a new one. Steelers get the new formation gun wing trips weak nasty, along with single back bunch X nasty. Texans get gun box, gun bunch spread nasty, and gun bunch X nasty. Titans get gun bunch spread, and gun bunch Y trips, which is a new one. Vikings get gun box, gun bunch tight end, gun empty chips tight, and single back wing close. Ben Kurt's dimes, which is a special playbook that was added for Kurt Benkert. At first, when it was added, people were very discouraged that it was a very small playbook with only a few plays. The last couple patches have added new ones. And this patch added to that playbook gun doubles flex, gun normal Y off weak, gun trio halfback weak, and gun Y trips weak. It says 280 plus new plays are coming as well, all pulled from the real NFL season. Here are some of our favorites. And you can see a couple here. So out of Gun Bunch Trio Open, the Dagger Swap X Slant. This was from the touchdown pass to Jamar Chase, week 2 against the Jaguars. In the Chiefs book, the Motion Drive Halfback Trail. This was a touchdown pass versus the Lions in week 6. Cowboys got trail speed out of pistol strong Y off close. This was a touchdown pass versus the Giants in week 2. The Dolphins with the gun go-go twins flex mesh traffic. That was a touchdown against the Falcons in week 8. Jaguars out of gun Y off trio week had the slot deep corner, which was a touchdown pass to Travis Hunter versus the Rams in week 7. Lions with the Maryland eye close. They got soft halfback zone weak, which is a new formation that they used against the Ravens in week 3. Patriots got motion dig X corner out of gun tight slots halfback weak, which they used for a touchdown against the Saints in week 6. Rams got motion X dig slot corner out of gun Y off trio close, which is a touchdown pass they got in week 4 against the Colts. And finally, the Steelers got shuffle shock halfback choice go out of gun wing trips weak nasty, which was a touchdown pass they got versus the Patriots in week 3. We've also added several new defensive formations designed for passing situations where defenses want to show pressure pre-snap and disguise whether they're bringing the blitz or dropping into coverage. This is in the game now as nickel load double mug, 2-4 load double mug, and 3-3 load double mug. Effectively, these are the same 3 sets of plays, just with slightly different personnel groupings. Defensive playbook updates. The Broncos added nickel 3-3 load double mug. Browns added 4-3 even 6-1 nickel single mug and load mug. Buccaneers added nickel 2-4 load double mug. Cowboys added 4-3 even 6-1 3-4 tight over ed nickel single mug double mug 3-3 load mug 3-3 load double mug. They also added plays to dime rush, cover 2 rolls, strong safety sim pressure 3, and cornerback contained spy, but they removed 4-3 under, over solid, 4-6 bear, and the nickel 2-4 double mug from the Cowboys book. For the Dolphins, they added 3-4 under, over 4-3 even, 6-1, and tight Leo, and they did remove 4-3 over walk. The Falcons added 3-4 cub. Giants added 3-4 under, 4 tech, over solid, 4-3 over, under, 5-2 normal, nickel 3-3 over, 3-3 single mug, double mug, wide, dime rush, and single mug. They did remove from the Giants 3-4 under, even, 3-4 under, 3-4 even, 4-4 split, nickel 2-4, 2-4 double mug, dime 2-3 will, and 1-4. Patriots added 4-3 over walk, 5-2 normal, nickel single mug, load mug, wide, and wide, 3-3 over, 3-3 double mug. They removed 3-4 odd, 4-4 split, nickel 2-4, 2-4 single mug, 2-4 load mug, and 2-4 double mug. So did they remove all the 3-4 ones from the Patriots? Because I actually like the Patriots being a book that used both 4-3 and 3-4. Raiders added 4-3 over walk, under, 3-4 over, nickel double mug, removed 3-4 odd, bear, and cub, nickel 2-4 dime, 2-4 double mug. Rams added nickel 2-4 load double mug. Ravens added nickel 3-3 load double mug. Saints added nickel load double mug, and Steelers added nickel 3-3 load double mug. Playbook fixes. Addressed an issue in 3-4 cover 3 match plays in which curl flats were used instead of seam flat assignments. Addressed the show blitz alignment issue with 3-3-5 penny 3 high formation. Presentation fixes. Added a hip-hop legend starting the terrible towel twirl in Pittsburgh. Spoiler alert, it's Snoop Dogg. Added a Seahawks legend raising the 12th man flag in Seattle. Spoiler alert, it's Marshawn Lynch. Added a beloved raccoon plunging the Sword of Honor in Tennessee. That's their mascot, T-Rack, which, by the way, I lived in Tennessee in the Nashville area for like 18 years. been to a bunch of Titans games. I have never understood why the Titans, whose logo is a sword, chose a raccoon as their mascot. I never learned why when I lived in Tennessee. If you know, put it in the comments. Fix the camera popping in the pre-snap camera in Superstar of the League. Fix the issue with camera popping that would occur after an interception in Superstar of the League. Fix the issue with the broken camera that would appear after defensive replays in the halftime show and weekly recap. Fix the issue with the Pro Bowl text appearing in the touchdown banner for Superstar Showdown. In franchise mode, we finally have wear and tear sliders. They added wear and tear to the game. You could adjust the sliders on the main menu, but not in franchise. Now we can. And they added, I'm gonna read this, and they added the like in college, where you not only have the wear and tear sliders in dynasty mode, now in franchise, we also have the auto subs feature where you can set your preset strategies to set if you want to sub fast in and out, keep people fresh, or if you want to grind it out with your stars. If you're familiar with college, it's a great feature. They've added that to franchise mode now, which is awesome. So to read through this, added the wear and tear sliders to franchise mode, allowing players to fine-tune how physical performance degradation impacts their teams over time. These sliders give users more control over how hits, snaps, and recovery affect player health and stamina throughout the season. You can now independently adjust per play impact, tackle impact scale, hit stick impact scale, cut stick impact scale, so effectively, you can affect how much wear and tear is affected by each play, tackles, hit sticks, cut sticks, sacks, tackled while catching the ball, how much recovery to your health pool that you get to the wear and tear damage between timeouts, between quarters, half times, between games, and then each week between weeks. They implemented preset recovery strategies, normal, keep it fresh, and grind it out for each position group, complementing the new wear and tear sliders to enhance control over player fatigue and recovery balance. The wear and tear strategies are available under the auto sub screen under Manage Team, and the impact scale and recovery settings are available within the league settings. The system is designed to give franchise players more flexibility in creating a realistic or arcade-style experience that fits their preferred play style. Coach ability tuning. In an effort to make coach abilities more powerful, we took a pass on all abilities, tuning several of the modifiers used by gameplay coach abilities within franchise mode. The increase in ability power was designed to make choices feel more meaningful and impactful, mirroring the influence that top NFL coaches have in shaping game plans and matchups. By raising the effectiveness of key abilities across blocking, coverage, tackling, and passing, we hope that you will feel a greater sense of differentiation between strategic loadout builds and playstyle decisions. We also want to deepen the week-to-week chess match, where anticipating and countering an opponent's strengths become as crucial as executing your own. So blocking and pass rush modifiers, increased offensive line blocking success modifiers include significant win success and double team scenarios. Increased pass rush success modifiers include significant win success and shedding double teams. Offensive ability modifiers, increased pass accuracy modifiers at all distances, increased out-of-pocket pass accuracy modifiers, play action success modifiers, max throw distant modifiers, broken tackle success, broken sack success, blitz highlight success, hit stick broken tackle success. On the defensive side, they increase zone coverage success, man coverage success, pursuit, break on ball, press, interception chance, tackle, hit stick timing, missed tackle fatigue, and missed hit stick fatigue modifiers. Those last two include increases in recouping and expending. Attribute boost abilities. In addition to increasing the power of gameplay abilities, we also adjusted the amount that attributes are increased when using an attribute boost ability. Previously, all attributes based abilities like field general, workhorse, and mano a mano would increase attributes +4 for each tier, and that has now increased to +7. That's what I was talking about earlier. Upgrade, downgrade, and knockout goals. Fix several issues where some coach abilities were using incorrect goals. adjusted a large number of Tier 4 knockout goals to be more forgiving. Dev note, because Tier 4 knockout goals can stick around for multiple mastery tiers, we wanted to ensure that they remain active longer to offer a smoother and more rewarding progression experience. All Tier 4 knockout goals are now cumulative goals, preventing instances where one bad game could downgrade a Tier 4 ability. So these are all great changes. I am imploring, if anyone that works at Madden sees this video, please, please, please get rid of the issue with the when you turn on the after school tutor or whatever it's called, the one that gives you more focus player spots in your weekly training, that it goes on. It should be something you can just turn on as a permanent ability and that you have to turn off, or make it so that when you activate it, it doesn't take the first week that's of its 5-week duration where it's not turned on. Currently, what happens, for those that aren't aware, you start with 3 spots for focus players in your weekly training. If you, with this ability, you can get an additional 1, 2, and 3, and I think a bonus XP to it. When you turn this ability on, it has a 5-week duration, and then it turns off. So currently what happens is you have 3, you turn this on, you go to your weekly drills, and even though you're turning it on for this week, you can still only train 3 guys for this week. And it's not like the 5-week duration starts the next week. This week counts as the first week. So 20% of that ability is not being able to be used because you're wasting one of the 5 weeks that it's on because you can't use the benefit. So either make it so that it turns on the week that you turn the ability on, or just make it an ability that doesn't turn off after 5 weeks. Because what happens is you turn it on and it uses 1 week, and then you get it for the next 4 weeks, and then it turns off. And then you only have 3 spots for at least 1 week. And if you do sim rebuilds, like a lot of people do on YouTube, I do it, I dabble in it. If you sim to the middle of the season, it's more than 4 weeks. So you're getting multiple weeks where only half of your focus players are getting their extra XP and not getting the bonus XP because you weren't doing it week by week sim or advancing to be able to turn it back on every 5 weeks. Just make it one that doesn't turn off. Like, it's not that hard, guys. I understand some of the other ones, you keep them on. I don't like it. I feel like none of them should turn on or turn off, but make it so these ones don't. And can we can we have an option to not reset the abilities? Like, I get that you want to sort of give a recommended loadout each week for the abilities, but it is really annoying having to go in every single week and put my same preferred abilities on. If I just want to have the same abilities on week to week, I have to go in every week and reactivate each of my preferred abilities, each of my preferred play sheets. It's annoying, guys. Can we have it where it automatically carries over from week to week, the ones we set last week, and then it has maybe a button, like you hit the triangle button to switch it to the recommended loadout for that week's opponent, and make that an option instead of a default? Because otherwise, I like to have my specific abilities every week, regardless of opponent. I don't want to have to keep reapplying the same loadout one at a time every single week. End rant. Anyways, moving on to the play sheets. They added 4 new play sheets to complement the existing library, in addition to those added for Madden Week. So we went over some of them earlier for Madden from the Madden one. They also added these ones. Again, these ones are great. I love these ones. I have already used and really enjoyed all 4 of these. So we got Max Protect. Focus on passing plays with 6 or more players in protection, designed to counter strong pass rushes and blitz-heavy defense. So coming up against somebody that blitzes a lot, if you got this play sheet on, boom, you got answers. Mug Life, which is a defensive play sheet built entirely around mug defensive formations, intended to confuse offensive protections and incorporate several new formations and plays introduced in Title Update 4, which is this one, I believe. The Manifesto, a defensive play sheet. A man coverage focused play sheet boosting man coverage ratings across the defense at higher tiers, fills a gap in the existing defensive playbook lineup by emphasizing pure man coverage tactics. And Deep Freeze, another defensive one. A zone coverage based play sheet aimed at neutralizing deep passes, emphasizes cover 2 and cover 4 drop concepts to protect over the top and force offenses into shorter passing games. UI fixes. All 2025 season rivalry matchups are now available in Play Now. So this, I think, is an unfinished new feature. Some teams, I believe it was a select few of like AFC teams, released new rivalry uniforms, which, to be honest, I'm not really a fan of. I know some people really like them. But they've set basically preset games that you can jump into around the games that those uniforms are designed for. For example, I think Patriots and Bills are one. But it would be cool to have rivalry matchup games for every rivalry, like the Ravens and Steelers, the Vikings and Packers, the Bears and Lions, the Titans and Colts. It would be really cool. Fixed team colors appearing incorrectly in some franchise narrative scenes. Removed audio output device type from settings. Fixed issues with post-game score HUD appearing before exiting the game. Titans coach replaced with a generic portrait. I guess that's because Callahan got fired. I would like to ask again if this video happens to get seen by an EA dev or another content creator that has an inside track to EA, or just somebody that knows somebody that works at EA. There is something I've noticed in running one of my leagues is that every year, first game of the year, in fact, for the first couple of games each year, at the start of your game, it will show last year's record as the 2024 record. For example, if I'm playing as my Minnesota Vikings, Skull Vikes, we went 14-3 in the year 2024. And it makes sense when I go into the first game of the 2025 season for it to come up and say last year's record 14-3. However, it does not make sense if I go 12-5 in 2025. It does not make sense for the first game of 2026 for it to pop up and say last year's record 14-3. And then I go 15-2 in 2026. In my first game of 2027, it pops up last year's record 14-3. Can we fix that glitch, guys? Art added the gold NFL shield for NFL award winners. The following players will now sport the gold NFL logo on their jersey in game: MVP Josh Allen, Offensive Player of the Year Saquon Barkley, Defensive Player of the Year Patrick Surtain, Offensive Rookie of the Year Jaden Daniels, Defensive Rookie of the Year Jared Verse. So this is a very small, very minor, and kind of cool thing that they did. The players that won awards last year, the NFL logo on the collar of their jersey is gold instead of white. Now, I am curious, in franchise mode, does this change year to year for the players that win the awards in-game or not? Likeness updates for the following players. So these are probably new face scans. Brandon Jones from the Broncos, Chase Brown Bengals, Spencer Rattler from the Saints, Bucky Irving from the Buccaneers. All right, and that's all for this All-Madden title update. EA says, thanks for your continued feedback and passion. For Madden NFL 26, stay locked into our channels as we head towards the holidays, and sign the Madden team. So my overall thoughts, this was a very big title update, content update. I think that they, for the most part, hit on the Madden inclusions. Something that I did notice and that was pointed out by at least one other content creator, although I am forgetting his name offhand, so I apologize, but I don't want to try to claim his opinion as my own. You can see here the difference. Dion is a very modern character model. The John Madden model, the coach model in game, looks like one from an old Madden. They probably could have very easily polished that up with the new technology. I personally kind of like the idea that they didn't, and it's kind of a old school art, video game artwork in a new game. A little bit of a contrast. It looks kind of funny on the sideline, but I kind of like it. But overall, I think this patch is a lot of hits. The Madden stuff is great. The abilities are great. The new coach archetype is great. The new plays, a lot of them are really good. The new formations, the play sheets, I really like it. Some of the stuff I think were misses. The game itself, the rosters with the NFL superstars. I think that the rivalry thing was a little bit of a miss. So a couple misses, but overall not too bad. Still some things I'd like to see them address, but I do like seeing this from EA. I think it is a positive step in the right direction for Madden. Yeah, overall I like it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know your experiences with the new update. Please make sure to remember to like, share, subscribe. If you get a chance, check out the QR code. Excuse me, mind blank there. That my guy Lichamax has set up for me. It takes you to my GoFundMe. You can see the situation that I'm currently going through for myself and my mother, dealing with medical issues and currently not being cleared to work. Any help is appreciated. I don't care if it's $1 or $10. I understand everybody's got a lot of stuff going on, especially around the holidays. I would not ask or expect anybody to contribute or help in any way that they're not able to. But even just sharing the link out on social media can get it seen by someone that can help. But I appreciate anybody that even takes the time to read through it and even consider. You can always hit me up on any social media platform such as X, Twitter, or on Discord. Every social media platform you can find me on. If I'm on it, I'm on it at Kinetic615, which you can see on the video. Happy to answer any questions about gaming, sports, podcasting. Happy to collaborate with people or answer any questions that people have about the GoFundMe. I try to be fully transparent with it and appreciate all the support that we get. You can find me each week with my guy Lichamax. Usually we have a Friday night video, schedules allowing, where we preview the next day's college games, and then we just kind of go over the new week's top 25 rankings. Recently, we started also doing a NFL review of the previous weekend's games that we're doing as well. So keep an eye out for that on the Gamer Sideline. I also do watch-alongs for my teams, which are the Michigan Wolverines, which you can see with the maize and blue coloring on my background, and the Minnesota Vikings, which you can see in the logo as well and with the hat. On their game days, I do watch-alongs on my channel at Kinetic615 on YouTube. I have a gaming channel at Kinetic615 Plays. And then also you can find me on most mornings on the Saturday AM Scramble on the Final Whistle Network with my guys Lucian and Mike Alibaba, breaking down that day's college games. And as always, guys, until next time, for me, Kinetic615, as it's always, go blue and Skull Vikes. Till the next one.